Monday. These 4 days went by really fast. We were really busy. So yeah, they went by really fast. Wasn't relaxing at all. So yeah. What do we all? What do we
Jen's
do?
infusion was Thursday. We
Yeah,
had to make the cake Friday. The baby shower was Saturday.
I think we had Sunday off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been really busy. So those that were asking, Jen's infusion went pretty good. It made her nauseous. She got sick that night, but
Well, really bad acid. And
yeah, really bad acid reflux, and they said it's, you know, just part of it. Nothing you can do, so it sucks. But so yeah, we got that done Thursday, and then like Donna said, we made a cake on Friday. For those that don't know, yeah, we make cakes on.
for baby showers and babies and weddings.
Yeah, if I can find some pictures, I'll post a couple for you guys. I didn't do a video last week at the end of the week. We were just kind of bouncing around. Then we had to go to the shop. We had to get our service done when we got back.
We got there Wednesday morning at like 2 or 3.
Yeah, we got like 3 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday. We got to the shop. We didn't get out of there till about, what, 2? 1 o'clock? We were there quite a while, but we've been having a popping that we keep hearing that we think or thought was coming from the front end. So they literally tore everything off of both sides, went completely through the truck on the front end. They ended up putting new shocks on the front, and I think one on the back that he found bad, but they don't think that's what was causing the popping. But they went ahead and changed those anyway. But they found out that our engine fan, was actually running all the time because we had a high pressure switch on the air conditioner that was going bad, so it was causing our fan to run all the time. So they changed that. I think that's all they found wrong with it. But the popping, no, they said everything in the front end is just tight as can be. So we don't know.
Maybe
It's only when we're loaded, so yeah, we're kind of wondering if it maybe isn't the fifth wheel clunking or something. But they said all that checked out too, so we don't know. As long as it's not the front end, it's like we told them, we're good with it as long as it's not the front end.
Yeah, as long as they checked it out and gave us the good bill of health, then okay.
Yeah. Going out to California in the mountains and that, we definitely don't want a front end issue. So he assured us everything in the front end was nice and tight and everything's where it's supposed to be. So anything else, if it's nothing they can find, it's just going to turn into one of those things that's going to have to break. I mean, whatever it is, it's going to have to break before you can figure it out, I guess, is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but sometimes things are like that.
Yeah. And especially if it's intermittent. And
which it is.
You can't really it's harder to diagnose those.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes it'll do it with a heavy load, sometimes a light load. You just don't ever know when it's going to do it. So I don't think it's anything bad, but...
No, because the brakes are fine, everything's fine.
Yeah. So anyway, so we found that out. So that's what we done Wednesday, and that's why we didn't do any video. It's like she said, we got it at like 3 in the morning, and we left at like 1 o'clock. The time we got out of there, 1 in the afternoon. So we just went home, and that was it. That was the end of that day.
And no, it was not my idea because I don't ever get into that side box because it's always a mess. So just stay out of it. It's him that...
on the little strap case or whatever you want to call it that I built, yeah, somebody had said something about that must have been Donna's idea, but no, it wasn't Donna's idea. I couldn't stand it anymore. Everything was messed all up in there, and it was just driving me absolutely nuts. Every time I tried to get a strap, they were all unwound and hooked together and thrown all over the place, and my OCD would not allow that any longer, so I had to do something. So yeah, I made that little box. It's holding up great. So far, it's working great. Everything's staying where it's supposed to be.
How'd you connect it? Is it just sitting there?
It's just sitting there, but there's a piece underneath the bed, a piece of plastic that hangs down that I had to kind of wedge it back behind, so it keeps it from tipping. I only tip about this far forward, which isn't enough to dump anything out. So yeah. And then somebody suggested making them and selling them, but I don't have time to do that. I used to do stuff like that. We make, you know, woodworking projects and then sell them, but I don't have time to do that anymore. So yeah, that's not really an option. But you know, it's super simple to make, and I just use scrap MDF. So you know, you can make one pretty simply yourself if you wanted one. No big deal to them. So yeah, so that's the other thing we did this weekend. Is I
guy
made that.
needs to make
This
up
guy
his
is
mind.
just not knowing what he wants to do. He keeps wanting to get in front of me, and I don't like being that close to him.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
I don't know what he's doing. I'm just gonna back off. Safer to just back off when you get people like him in front of you. I don't want chancing.
Yeah, those people are scary. They don't know.
Yeah.
You never know with them what they're planning.
No. All right. So yeah, we'll flip you off for now. All right. We are in
Almost to Chattanooga.
Jasper, Tennessee. 20 miles north of Chattanooga. We forgot to turn on the camera when we was going through Nashville. No excuses for it. Just forgot.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Wow,
They
man,
had
is he
a couple
pushing him or
people.
what? Jeez.
They had a couple people cut in front of us. So
Yeah, it actually went pretty decent through Nashville, even though it was rush hour, surprisingly. I mean, obviously we got slowed down, but it wasn't terrible. We only lost, what did we lose? Like 18 minutes going through there? Which is quite impressive for Nashville at rush hour. We've been through there before and lost over an hour, so. Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. I've got like 22 minutes left on my clock, and I got 13 minutes to the rest area. Then Donna's going to take over from there.
well, here's the rest area now. No trucks.
No, this ain't us. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I got to give a shout out to, what's his name?
Casey Forrester.
Casey Forrester, yeah. You know, I had talked to you guys a long time about this, but if you guys want to do any like little mid-roll videos or anything that you want me to add into the videos, you can send them to me on the email and I'll throw them in here. It'd be kind of cool. So yeah, if any of you got anything you want to do like that, just let me know and send it. Oh, look at the rainbow. See it now. Yeah, if you want to do those, let me know and just email them to us. I'll put the email down here again. Just email it to us. Keep them like, you know, if you want to do one, I would keep them like, you know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, something like that, something short. And I'll throw them in here for you.
It's amazing how high all this water is.
Yeah, even down here in Tennessee, even though I don't think they get a lot of snow, but there's still a lot of flooding down here too. We got a ton of rain apparently this year.
I think, yeah, like you said, they weren't getting rain or snow, they were getting rain.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right, guys. So that's about it. We'll cut you off. Might catch a little bit of drive here. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. It's kind of pretty down through here, and everything's starting to bloom, so it's kind of cool.
And with the sun shining on it.
Yeah. So we might get a little more drive for you,
Okay.
and if I do, I'll throw it in there.
There's a double rainbow.
Oh, it is. You guys see that? Double rainbow. Good eye, Don. Good eye. All right. So yeah, we're gonna cut off now. Right?
Right.
You good?
Good.
GoPro, stop recording.